Hello, minions! Excuse me. I have a video for you today about keeping your business moving, even when you are more busier, or maybe your interest is kind of right now, or something is kind of getting in the way of your business. People have trouble during the summer with this, not because the sales aren't there, but because the sun's outside and the pool is calling your name and vacations are going on and there's just a million other things you'd kind of rather be doing than being on the internet or preparing for parties and things like that. So it's not that the sales aren't out there, it's that the motivation to work hard is a little harder when it is gorgeous outside. So, and this is coming from someone who is having a very tough time with that right now. We joined a pool and I just want to be there all the time. So here's my recommendation to you, and I have a little visual on how I want you to think about your business. You don't want to let your business stop. Like, you don't want to say, okay, I'm going to take the summer off and then I'll start back up again in August. And this is why. Your business is kind of like a rolling ball, a big heavy rolling ball, or like a snowball. When you first start, you've got all that adrenaline and you're excited and you just push that ball and you really get that sucker going. You really kind of gain that momentum and it keeps going. The more parties you book off parties, the more that ball keeps rolling and it's doing really well. The more parties you book off parties, it just keeps snowballing and snowballing. And it's easy to keep your business going when that ball is rolling so consistently. If your ball starts going slower, it's still possible to keep it going. It's going to be heavier. You may have to kind of push at it, but you're still going to be able to keep it going. If you let that ball totally stop dead, it is going to be a nightmare to get going again. And I'm bringing this to you from experience. When I got thrown in Facebook jail, I kind of said, okay, here's a forced 2-week vacation. I'll take it. It's been very hard for me to get back in the swing of things, and I'm sure you guys have noticed that it's I've been kind of coming back more and more because I'm having trouble getting mentally back into it. But I'm slowly getting my ball some momentum again. If you let that ball stop, it's going to be very difficult for you. It's not impossible, but it's more difficult. So instead of letting your ball stop, if you're having a real hard time over the summer, you just don't have the drive to do it, that's okay. It really is. Most people do this as a hobby. They're not doing it as a profession. So it's okay. But if you want to be able to pick this back up in August or in September, you need to keep your ball slowly rolling. So instead of quitting for the summer, try cutting back. If your goal is usually 600 in PRV a month, just try and get active. Every month, just try and get active and have that be your goal. Anything above that, excellent. But instead of letting that ball just totally stop, keep it just kind of moving. Just enough to kind of bring in a little paycheck and keep the business going, because you don't want it to just die out, because then it's gonna be hard in fall. Now, there are some people that it doesn't matter how sunny it is, it doesn't matter what amazing things there are to do, they are never going to lose momentum because they want to make that $1 million a year, and ain't nothing gonna stop them. For those people, this video is not for you. You are going to keep that ball rolling no matter what you have to do. Nothing is ever going to get in your way. So disregard this video. But for those of you who are having a little more trouble, you need a little more motivation, the sun is just too tempting for you right now, it's okay. Don't freak out that you're suddenly kind of losing a little bit of interest. It's totally normal. It's gorgeous outside. The pool is calling my name too. Just keep it going. You don't have to push real hard. I tell most people, just try and maintain your rank. And even that, just try and get active, and then try and maintain your rank. Those should be your goals if you're having a tough time over the summer. Don't shoot for if you shoot for the stars, even when you don't necessarily have the energy to get to the stars right now, you're just going to get disappointed in yourself. So start with little goals. And then when it gets a little yuckier out, all of a sudden all of your energy will come back and you can start shooting for the stars again. But don't give up on your business, because this is the way you feel. If that is how you feel, it's totally normal. And I'm going through the same thing. I'm having to really fight that urge to just go to the pool and forget about it. But you can do it. You can keep it just going a little bit. And then you will be golden come fall. And when we get that new catalog, those of you who have been here for a new catalog change, you know that is like printing money. So you just need to keep things going. And then once that new catalog comes, boom, you are off like a shot again. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Maintenance and summers, or even in the winter, if you're just kind of not feeling it right now, just keep it going during that month and maybe try and pick up again next month. That is the wonder of this job. It works with you. So if you just kind of aren't feeling it this month, you just don't want to do it, that's okay. There are probably leaders out there that would kill me for saying that, but this is your gig. You're choosing this. So it's up to you what you want to do. My only recommendation is to not let it die out altogether, because it will be much harder to bring back to life. So that's it. That is my summer advice and my rolling ball visual. I don't know. So I'm going to be changing our incentive accordingly, because I realize my incentive is ridiculous. All right. So you guys have an amazing summer day, and I hope you have time to take off and go to the pool. Mwah.